Readers, Marcus Traxler alongside Drew Amon and Shane Koob, here to talk about SDSU's 31-14 defeat to number 2 Northern Iowa. And guys, your thoughts on a game where they were in the first half, took the lead early, and kind of had the turnovers plague them again. Drew, your thoughts on the game overall?
24-0, base 9 minutes left in the second quarter. 24-0 the rest of the way. I think. Can I pinpoint what happened as far as SDSU's offense? Not really, other than, you're turning the ball over just so consistently, and that's been a problem for them all year, and it was again tonight. It wasn't a problem where they just couldn't move the ball. It's the fact that they couldn't keep the ball in their own hands. That was a problem. It's been a problem all year.
It seemed like the turnovers kind of fogged over the fact that they gave up a lot of big plays, and Shane, they tackled well. That was one of your keys, but the big plays are killing them. Week in, week out, if they're giving up touchdowns, they're on the big play.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's inexperience from the defensive backfield. I think that might be a big contributor to giving up all those big plays. But yeah, I was impressed with with SDSU's defense in that first half and throughout the game, stopping the run. I thought UNI was going to be running it down SDSU's throats all night, and they really had no success, but like Coach pointed out, they just went to the air.
Yeah, he pointed out that the 57-yard run by Anderson was a big run, otherwise they're not over 100 yards. The point you sit on is that they are out of the playoff hunt. And, what does that mean to be out of it again this early? Your thoughts?
Well, it just seemed like, early on, it just seemed like this was a team that was going to be a playoff contender early on. This kind of seals it. We need to make something clear here tonight. All right, the number 2 team in the country was here. All right, and they're number 2 justifiably so.
Yes.
They're only lost to a BCS school by 1 point. SSU lost their starting quarterback midway through the season, inexplicably out of nowhere. They lost a linchpin in the backfield, Kyle Manette, and haven't really found the true replacement yet. They've lost. They lost Colin Coachard, talented players. Basically what I'm saying is that if you thought that this game would be any different than 31-14 tonight, then I think you were maybe reaching a little bit. Because you got a redshirt freshman quarterback behind center, and you got a completely inexperienced secondary, which is, it's showing. It's showing. Their weaknesses are pretty evident at this point, and it's just going to be a matter of time, basically. So they have the rest of the season now to really focus on just getting those snaps in, getting that experience in, and just looking forward to next season.
Because this is not the same team, just like you said, that even started this year.
Yeah.
It's different, mainly at quarterback, where you don't have the same guy. They've been hurt by injuries, and maybe you get away hiding those types of things against Youngstown State or Southern Utah, who's turned out to be an okay team.
Yeah. But
you and I, probably NDSU next week, are gonna rip SDSU apart, and it was. I thought it'd be a little bit closer than 17, but this seems right.
The final score seems right, but I have to give credit to the Jack. The first half they played probably as well as I've seen them play all season. And they came out and did some things right, but UNI still have a 7-point lead going into half, and once Sumner threw that pick right before half, I think that's when kind of SDSU kind of laid down.
Yeah. Sure. A lot of ways to look at that one, and a lot of ways to dissect this season. It has been tumultuous, no doubt. And it's capped tonight with a 31-14 loss for the Jackrabbits. Plenty to follow on our website. And thanks for joining us, as always. You have something to say.
It needs to be some regulation with the leaf blower noise.
I would agree. This is ridiculous. They know that we're an important entity, and what do? They just blow away.
And for what? For a little bit of garbage.
Ridiculous.
So, thanks for being here, though.
Yeah, we appreciate it. So,
bye.
Take care. We'll see you next week. NDSU in the house.